Welcome back, Tankers of Blitz Universe, to Loading Fire channel. Today we're going to take a look at analyzing aces, and this is not a matter of getting an ace game and then seeing what happens and how we got to the end result, but mostly this was triggered by the fact that I've seen a fair few posts on Facebook where people were complaining, well, I've done 2k damage, WTF, wasn't this an ace? FCKU Wargaming for giving me not an ace. I should have gotten an ace. I've done 1.5k damage and 6 kills, or I've done 5 kills and X amount of damage. Why wasn't this an ace? Well, to get an ace, that information can be found in the game. Obviously, you have to perform higher than 99% of the players in that vehicle in the last week. The proper description is in the game. I think it's on higher than the average amount of XP done. And yeah, I've decided to include 3 games from the recent run in the VK3002M because 2 of them are on Castilla, the last one is on Desert Sands, and they are fairly good damage games. That's one thing, that's for sure. But the first thing on this game is what you can see already here is that we are well ahead of the team, well on top of the Castilla, and we are hammering away at 300 plus meters of range. And yeah, since aces are based on XP, there is one thing you should know about this. I am not getting XP from spotting the tanks. That goes to all of my teammates, and the XP I get from shooting and hitting and damaging these tanks goes to my teammates as well, because they are shooting, are spotting the targets, I'm shooting them, they are getting assistance damage, I'm getting nothing in return, and when the result screen comes up you will see we have done by far the most damage in the game, but we aren't even halfway up the leaderboard in terms of XP, because all the XP I get from shooting this VK or the ARL or the Neshorn or the VK on top, the 2801, all that XP is divided in 2 and goes to our teammates as well. And it's all well and good. There's nothing wrong with sitting here. I'm obviously camping like a boss. Fufu will be pleased, will approve, can bush for the win. But yeah, I'm shooting on the reload, so why move? This isn't my type of gameplay. Everybody who subscribes to the channel will know, because I haven't got a lot of these games on the channel. I think there's just one, the OP 140 at Canal, which comes close as well. But other than that, I've been shooting practically since I've had the first target available and haven't stopped shooting since. And that gives us about 2k damage, which you will see in a second. But like I said, that damage gives us XP, because all the damage you do and tanks you shoot gives you XP, tanks you spot, they give you XP. But I haven't spotted anyone. I have been shooting people, but I needed help from my teammates, and that means that they got half the XP of what I earned. You can see 2k, and the only thing I get is a Confederate. It isn't even a martial battle, not even a third class for 2k damage, and that is due to the fact that I've done all the fire from distance, from far away, and I'm second to last on the leaderboard. Oh yeah. That said, second game is on Castilla as well, so let's try to get the type of gameplay a bit more, well, not so much campy-dampy. We will still go on top of the Castilla. We will still sit there and hammer away and shoot people. But this one is a bit better. We at least get a sort of mastery badge. I'm not giving you away which one it will be yet. Please watch until the end of the video. And then, for those of you who have been thinking along with me, will probably have understood already that the last game on the video is an ace game in the VK3002M, the 4th one we got in the last week or so. And yeah, I'm not a ace farting unicorn usually, but it was fun to drive the tank around, and I decided to include this game as well on the channel, and the next one on Desert Sands. I had this one lined up for the video when I got another Ace game, so that one got switched out. And you can see I'm doing pretty much the same as on the first game. I'm trying to spot across, no targets here available. There might pop up some tanks on the other side. Nothing there, not giving anything away, there's no one spotted yet. I'm taking a look at the minimap at what's happening, and I'm going to camp bush. Nothing here yet. Take a peek to the left, no one there. No one to the front. Oh yeah, there are tanks in front. No one to shoot at yet. The Badger and KB1 are in platoon. But I can already see from the way that ARL is moving, if he keeps moving forward, and he is moving forward, I might just be able to shoot him. There we go. And this is an important thing. You can see that red icon in front. He gets tracked in place. I miraculously get 88 assistance damage from him, even though he was already repaired. But apparently tanks that have just about repaired their tracks also give assistance damage, because I managed to lock that tank into place, making it impossible for him to move, and that secured some assistance damage for me, and some of the XP that would have gone to my teammates had gone to me. Shooting into the T-34. And your fire always good. This one is at distance, as you can see. I'm trying to shoot into that VK3002M on the red team, but I was fearing already, yes, and my fears are correct. I can't really shoot him, so I'm backing up. Another T-34 still there, angling my turret, and we get a bounce. I'm not sure whether you will get XP from bouncing red tanks, but one thing we'll have to do now is try to spot a team over here on the right side. T-34 and VK are to the left, so that means I'm not really in the mood to stay here too long, otherwise I might be overrun by two tanks. We are dropping off, we are going into the cap because most of the team is on that side as well. We lose the Su-85, but we do kill the ARL. Thank you very much. Haven't done a lot yet, at least that's at least as far as we are concerned, we haven't done a lot in terms of damage. But I want to drop down here, getting at least 3 guns of us fairly close together. And the Crusader is engaging the red VK3002M. I'm full health, I should be able to take him out because of DPM. He has less hit points left than me, and I still have my adrenaline. So I move around, I shoot him into the side, block him a bit. The Crusader shoots him as well, we shoot him into the back. And this is also a way of just, I wouldn't say platooning on a move. There it is, a track shot by, I think, the KV1, the tank on the other side. But it's also good to team up with another tank and lock tanks into place, shoot them. I know that 88 is still over there, so we drop down, no need to sit there, and we get some assistance damage on him as well, because he's in a world of trouble now. I'm trying to shoot his tracks. Yes, there we go. That one is damaged now. We can still shoot him. There we go. And he is locked into place now, and all the shots that go into him, even if it's bounces and especially damage, that's all half the XP going into me. We track him again. There we go. He's still double tracked now and rolling around. Very simple, just taking him out. And this is a better game in terms of damage. He's tracked again. And this is what you have to do. Track tanks into place, get the assistance damage done, and we're just trying to push him up onto the hill now. Sorry 88, you are famous now on YouTube. And he's locked into place, and the Crusader gets the kill. But we get 60 assistance damage. The Crusader kills a top tier tank. Killing on tracking top tiers is also one thing to give you more XP. Because that's harder, obviously, to kill a top tier tank. And if you manage to kill him and then track him in place, then it's even better. We're going to get a ram kill on the Su-100. There we go. Oh, not a ram kill. Shoot him and ram him anyways. But we do get a kill. First class? Yeah, first class medal. This was far better in terms of damage, but yeah, 760 of the Su-100, that was just a small gift. But you can see we were more aggressive, we were in the front line with this tank, and that secured a first class for us. And as we move on to the last game on Desert Sands, I did find a small article on na.wargaming.net. It's on the game mechanics about World of Tanks. And they say that earning XP is done by spotting enemy vehicles, by dealing damage critical or otherwise to enemy tanks, and critical hits mean track hits, tracking tanks in place. Difference in amounts of damage is a factor because, yeah, obviously if you deal more damage you will get more XP. Damage your allies cause against a vehicle you have spotted. We've seen that on the first match on Castilla, where I got very lousy XP while doing top damage. And by capturing enemy bases and restarting the capture counter by damaging an enemy tank, so that is base defense points. Those are minor bits. The best is just doing damage. Killing enemy tanks is also a way of getting XP, obviously. But again, it's better to damage tanks than kill them, strangely enough. But yeah, there is a way to justify that, in my opinion, because if you would get the most XP from killing tanks, then everybody on the game would just sit there and wait for tanks to become one-shots and then kill them and get the XP. And you have to have supporters as well. That's why we've done the Unsung Heroes contest on the forums already, on forum WoTblitz.eu. Tanks doing the most damage but getting no kills whatsoever were rewarded with premium time and premium tanks. And that's why I think the signs of a good player, you can also see that from the fact that they have a lot of Confederate medals. You can see what we've done to this poor MT-25. We've been tracking into place, left, right, dead center, on and on again. And you can see already I'm trying to shoot the Cromwell into his tracks. We don't manage to, that's a bit unfortunate. But it is a matter of habit to try and keep going for track shots. There is a very good review on the German Leopard 1, the tier 10 medium, by Skate Extreme on his channel. And he's doing exactly the same thing, shooting tracks over and over and over again. Because by doing that you will make it very hard for the red team to advance. You will make it easy for your teammates to kill red tanks, and this is also one thing you can do: prioritize targets. I want to shoot this Cromwell because I know if I shoot him and then ram him, he will be dead. Quickly repair, turn my tank, shoot the tracks of this Dicker Max. There we go, thank you very much. And he has no chance now against the combined DPM of me plus a few of the other tanks. And we luckily managed to get the kill because he's down to a one-shot just as we drive around him. And now it's simply a matter of cleaning up here in the desert area, really. This is going to be an ace game. And all the bits that I have included from this ace game and earlier ace games and from the mediums guide videos, these are all in that. Try to not expose to too many tanks at once. Select your targets wisely. Track people into place. Ram them to death if possible. And it just keeps going on. Here we go, another track shot, no damage done, but you can see 146 average assistance damage. The T-37 rams himself to death. We bump into the KV-1S, or we wanted to bump in. Can't dodge the shot, that's unfortunate. Shoot him through the front plate. Now we bump into him again for no damage, but we catch him on the reload through the turret front. There we go, 5 kills. Thank you very much. And this concludes the video and episode for today, Analyzing Aces. I know there is not a lot in there for the old players, for the veterans there, but I do hope this is useful for people who are new to the game and are curious about getting aces. So all left to say is cheers lads and happy tanking!